Everybody make sure you like, comment, subscribe, check out the merch, go to introduce our guests. Start off with you. Introduce yourself.
Oh,
Got the homie from the West Coast.
we're gonna use government names or
Nicknames, government names, whatever you want to put out there.
we'll just go by West Coast.
West Coast.
That's cool.
Cool.
To protect the innocent.
We got Dub C in the building.
Yeah.
All right.
You already
Boy
know.
Trey, a.k.a. Pop Son. Back at it.
All right. Today's subject, we're going to roll it. We're going to talk about when it's cool and when it's not, to run it by and step back boundaries and start fucking with the ex again.
As an individual?
As an individual, like your ex baby's mom's, ex-girlfriend, or whatever per se. So, to start off, it'll be, when is it cool? Like, when is it okay in your prime? I mean, all of us, I'm pretty sure we're around the same age. Say back, you're a man in your 20s, you got some 20-year-olds watching this shit. Should they be going back to their ex, or should they, like, not?
For a relationship?
And if they
or on
do,
some
why?
smash?
Why not?
Okay, if they do, only because I would say if it was your fault and she was a good girl and you made a lost something that might have been good, I would say that would be a good reason to go back. But if it was toxic, there's no reason to go back to that. You know? Whether you have kids or not, because it's still bad.
It's going to be toxic if you go back. It's going to stay toxic.
I don't think it's ever okay, dog.
No, never.
No. People will remind you why you don't talk to them, why you shouldn't be around. It's up to you. If you've grown as a person, then you should have outgrown maybe that person. Yeah, that person, and gone like, hey, dude, because if you were with me and I was all bad, you're all bad too. Because why the hell were you with me?
You put up with that bullshit.
Why the hell were you with me then? It's okay. It's everybody. I mean, it's
everybody grows.
Yeah, and I think, but you have to grow up. You can't grow down.
Yeah.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
So you're saying that's going backwards then? If you fuck with that?
For sure. For sure. Leave it at where it lay. Like, but I mean, that's my perspective. Different, paradigms, and other people are gonna see it differently.
To piggyback off of that, do you feel like some girls see potential in you, and that's why they might have stayed with you while you're fucked up? So they see you have potential, and maybe that you can be something else.
Or were you just the best she can get at that time until she found something better?
Only they know.
I like to say it's just your turn, honestly. That's how I look at it. I look at it was just your turn. Well, honestly, like, if she comes back, then maybe she just didn't have no other options. Most women should have options, so they shouldn't be coming back. But unless, I guess that speaks highly if you were the best that she had, and she always still tapping with you, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess.
Or you the only one that put up with her bullshit.
That's another thing, too. I think a lot of girls go back if they can take advantage of the simp dude. Like, if they know they can get away with some bullshit.
Like, this nigga didn't let me fucking do this shit, but this motherfucker let me do whatever I wanted.
So some girls, you don't believe, like, see some guys as a project, like, okay.
Like a charity case.
No, like a project. Let's say he's hood, but that's what she wants, but she wants a good guy. So she might want to keep that little bit of hood side in him, but try to transform him to be the family man or whatnot.
Yeah, but how often does that actually work to change the dude?
It has nothing to do with how much it works, but how many girls do it because it's
a
a project.
I say a lot.
Yeah, and I think more girls than guys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because we look at it, we look at a buck, dude, it is what it is.
Yeah.
You want it or you don't.
Yeah.
And if you're over it, then you're over it.
Yeah.
And chicks, they always want to work on something.
Yeah.
We work on cars.
Yeah.
Like,
For real.
and it's still bad, dude. I drive a Ford. They got AAA, dog, for sure. Or a homie with a tow truck with another Ford.
For real.
Man, that's crazy.
So I think sometimes chicks see some dudes as a project.
Yeah, I can see
Like
that.
some dudes already are who they are and they have their standards and they know they can't change them.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
some guy like he has potential to be that, but also how I want him to
Let me
be,
see if I can change him.
Yeah.
All right, so let's speak about this real quick. What do you think of the situations more shittier for the male friend that you know, or just associate? You might not even call him a homie, just somebody you knew that they end up fucking around and getting with your ex. What do you think about that?
What is worse?
Yeah, it's more worse for that bitch. It was bad on her part, or it's bad associate. We're not gonna say homie. You don't call him a homie. You just say you know him.
Okay.
You party with that motherfucker. You've been around him, and he obviously knows that you guys used to be together, and then he picks up where you left off.
How do I feel?
Yeah. What do you think about that? What do you think about the situation? Shitty dude or shitty bitch?
I'd be like, that nigga want to be me. He wants to be me so bad.
Flattery, yeah.
Man, you corny!
You know what I mean?
No. We have a word for that. That's your penis cousin. That's your penis. I got brother. Yeah, I have homies like that. Though. It's okay. It's fine.
But do they, without them even saying anything though, they don't even ask like.
He's not my homie, so he don't have to ask me.
No, I can't. The story though. Okay, we're gonna change the names.
No, I say don't even shoot. All this shit is edited. I'll cut out what you do.
No, we'll change the names. Yeah. To, protect the innocent.
Yeah.
You know who you are.
Yeah, there you go.
So one chick that I was messing with, right? She goes and she finds out. This is a long time ago before I was married, of course, right? Yeah. And this chick goes like, she was upset about something. I'm sure I did something, and she was going like, "Oh, what's up? I got bitches too. She's going through her phone, right?
Why do chicks do this?
It's the funniest thing ever, right? Get her phone, bam, bam. She goes, bam, bam. She said, look at him. He's good looking too. And I looked at him. He's a handsome. And I went like this, right? Because I've never been insecure.
Yeah,
that's okay.
That's exactly how I am.
Yeah, that's okay. I can walk away from any situation because I've been in the worst. It's okay. I've left the place with nothing. So she goes, man, pulls it up, and I see the guy, and she goes, I go, oh my God, and I went whoop, and I knew, and I say his name out loud, and she goes like, you know him? and his beautiful wife. The hell's true story. What is he doing with you?
That's it, bitch.
Hey, I lost a little bit of respect for her.
Yeah.
For her, not for him.
Yeah.
For him, I hit him up.
Did she think that you was hating? Like, no, you lying.
At first, but I told her, yeah.
And she had no idea.
No.
Oh, yeah. No. That means she was the bottom.
No. Player. You know what I'm saying? Player.
Yeah.
Well, when I hit homeboy up, dude, he went like, what? And we pounded it, whatever. It is what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It wasn't something like that.
So you say more faulty to the chick then, more because she knows, she see the room, she see who you associate with.
Yeah.
Well,
you know what? I didn't associate with that man. She didn't know.
Yeah.
No, I just know a lot of people.
Okay.
Yeah. That's
I
what
get
it is.
saying.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me. If I walk away from it, I don't want it no more. So it really don't matter either way.
Maybe it wasn't for you.
Yeah.
Maybe depending on the chick, because you meet women that are very nice, beautiful personalities, just not your type, not your type, or not for you right now.
Yeah, very true.
And if the homie's because some homies are in a better place or a worse place when you go, this one needs a chick.
Yeah, you thought I was bad. Wait until you get this shit.
Other ones you go like, man, y'all go together. So,
I get what you're saying.
Hey, it is what it is. You know people, but it just. Everything should be up front, because if you're not up front about it, then you can never move from it.
It's an obstacle course, man. The shit drives around, jumping hurdles and shit like that.
Honesty.
I feel you.
Yeah, goes far.
Yeah.
Goes far.
So a thing about honesty. So let's say you're a single guy, and you're dating multiple chicks. How do you feel as a guy to be like, for guys who tell multiple girls like, nah, baby, you're the only one.
Ooh,
you know what I mean? Compared to the guys that tell girls straight up like, I talk to other girls, if you talk to someone else, it's all right. You keep it open.
Yeah, right.
Do you respect the fact that he has just as many chicks, but he lies?
I feel like
his way to get it. That's it's not like no respect because that's too easy.
That way, that's swag. I feel anybody in any state, whether he's like has a lot of money, has a lot of status, or whatever it is, like, anybody can do that because you're just locking that girl down in one little chamber and you're telling her, hey, look,
you're selling each one the dream.
Yeah, no, I can't do it. That's why I said the whole lovey-dovey thing can't.
No, because you know what the worst part is? Those people never learn because that shit, oh my God, stack of cards every time. Every single time. Homeboys tell me and I go like, be ready.
The heads up, for real.
Be ready. No, not just that. Like, she can do it to you. It's all fair game now. It's all fair game. It don't matter no more.
It is.
You know what I mean?
Because you can only respect it if she knew. You have to give her the chance to walk away.
Exactly. You give them the option. Because I think in the modern day with technology and all the internet, and it's not like the old days. Like, a lot of chicks are willing to accept it
because
as long as they know,
because they see how the dating pool is. If you're the best choice, they might put up with it. That's the thing. But that's the thing. But you have to give her respect enough to give her the choice of whether hey, should I hang out for this shit or should I not?
Or enough rope to hang herself.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
There you go.
Tell me the lies.
It's true.
I'm gonna play him back on you. Tell me it's fine. Tell me it's fine.
And every guy could agree. when a girl's being deceived is when you get her worst wrath, right?
Oh.
True. Oh yeah.
So you're not deception. Like you don't do that. Like
actually
they're willing
did
to
that.
be like, oh, he told me. You know what I mean? They would
Honestly,
be
you got to say
trauma.
that. Wouldn't you say that the girl would still respect you because you actually
you're
told her
wrong.
the respect
Yeah.
is still there.
You gave her the choice to have the choice.
Yeah.
Right. There you go.
So youngsters, don't be lying out there. Tell the truth.
Yeah.
No need to lie.
Keep it 100.
All right, real quick.
Y'all niggas always saying y'all keep it 100. Keep it 100 all the way around, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. I mean, not everybody's gonna like it, but at least everybody knows.
Yeah.
At least everybody.
It saves you the drama.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
It saves you a lot. It saves you getting your car painted. It saves you new windows.
For real.
It saves you a lot of stuff.
Hey,